Week 17 of the National Football League. And we'll be watching the Falcons' field-stretching tight end. He's in the top tier of the league, 5th in receiving yards so far this season. It's the Falcons and the Packers on Thursday night.
The tundra may not quite be frozen, but it's getting there as we work our way through December. The radar today, however, is clear at Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Tonight, on this fine Thursday night, we've got a good one in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the Green Bay Packers. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback. They'll come out throwing here on first down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. A first carry for Elijah Mitchell. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. He'll look to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
There is something to a game plan when trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Now he'll let it go deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be out right at the 35. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Well, part of why that play works is because the defense has to freeze because they don't know whether he's going to hand it off or keep it himself. And this time, how about that sleight of hand there? Gives it to his wideout. And that indecision defensively, boy, it hurt him in a big way.
And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. The numbers for him from a week ago, 18 carries, 68 yards.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame, he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in Baltimore.
Meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Looking there for Brooks, but intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Personal foul.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Falcons offense making their way onto the field. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. Well, we do know, Charles, they will be in the playoffs. They currently
tours of camps. The prevailing message in each and every one of them was what? Win the division.
Win the division.
Win the division. You know you're in the playoffs. It means something. It means a home game. It means a number of other things, but winning the division is paramount. You're right. They won't step off the gas here.
From the 31, Hurts. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They go play action with Hurts. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
And they'll work this down inside the 30. The Falcons had 12-3 now on the year. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 2nd and 9. Hurts. Caught on the slant. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a solid fitting pickup of 8 yards. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there. His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away from evening this one up. The extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body. You just played on Sunday, 72 hours later. Hey, it's game day again. But I have to think a Thursday night game in September much more preferable than a Thursday nighter in December, no?
Well, there's no doubt about it. You mentioned how tough it is on the body. How about the mind? You're already tired, fatigued, right? Trying to battle for playoff spots. And here you have the quick turnaround. Now, the flip side is, if you take care of business, win that Thursday nighter, you go into a mini open week. Gives you a few extra days to heal up the body and the mind before you play your next game.
They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter. Back to throw now on first down. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
They run over center with Mitchell. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That backs him up one. brings up third down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1. 7-7, our score after 1. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. And he'll send this one into the cold Lambeau night. And here's Rodgers on the return. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it will be Falcon football. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. He finds his man, complete. That's Young. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
Dancing to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flat when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 20-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight have been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he is going to have the Falcons' 1st down as they manage to convert. And they'll keep the drive alive. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Out to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a handoff running through the middle. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11. Sets them up 1st and goal. Hurts. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
back to throw on 3rd and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Jalen Hurts, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Extra point safely through. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready.
Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Packers. Desmond Ridder, 67 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
And right now we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Hurts.
They'll roll him out right. Now the ball comes loose, and the Packers pick it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang on to that football?
It's a lot harder, and I know for the most part we think about a ball being slick when there's rain or snow, any type of moisture. But when it's cold and dry like this, and it is cold, it's also slick that way because you're not able to really grip it the same way. Your hands are cold, and then the hits seem harder. So, yeah, it's a lot more difficult to hold on to the football, which means you have to emphasize it that much more.
Wind chills right now, 12 degrees. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Falcons are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
What's the old adage, partner? Don't judge the book by its cover, because this guy, he takes the mantra that he'll go down with a brisk gust of wind and sets it on its head. Great effort there to break a tackle and come up with a nice game.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, a 22.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
And he's got it. Touchdown. Kyle Pitts, his 11th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was the tight end Kyle Pitts finishing it all off on the touchdown reception. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packers with a football here late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll look to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They'll look to throw again. That's taken in by Duvernay. Whistles come in and a timeout. We'll see if they try to run one more quick hitter, or will they go ahead and kick the field goal here. And his kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
You want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case,
now a hit and a loose football. And the Packers pick it up. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. So we are at halftime here on Christmas Eve. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. The Falcons ready to go back to work to start the third quarter. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. On play action, they'll throw. Sliding out of the pocket. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Now back to throw. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and now fall incomplete.
But, partner, anytime someone tells me that fundamentals are leaving the game, I'm going to show them this play because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing lane, and they batted it away on a third down attempt.
Johnson goes in motion left. They're going on fourth down with Hurts. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Second and 4. And this will be caught. It's Isaiah Hodgins. Touchdown, Packers. Isaiah Hodgins, 49 yards. And the Packers have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that gives them a 3-point lead. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy two-play drive that time. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time they were stopped on fourth down, and a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on fourth down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us, or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on fourth versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a fourth down stop. Making a punt, that's your goal anyway, but a fourth down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 64 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Here we go.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
On second down, a run with Gibson. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves to James. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. He doesn't find a ton of space following the display of quick feet down just inside the 45. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers 38.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more of a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. Hurts fumbles it, and the Packers pick it up. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football. We witnessed it there. throwing it into the end zone for 6. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here now come the Falcons. And they have done themselves absolutely no favors to earn a win today in this one, Charles. The turnover woes continue. On that last drive, they had that fumble that led to a touchdown.
And Brandon, I would say they have a mission on this drive, and the bottom line is protect the football, just put together something that they can let the last drive go. Yeah, it was a bad play. They gave up points, but that doesn't mean it has to go that way the rest of this ball game. Do what you do best on offense and try and put the ball in the end zone yourself.
He's going to look deep down the field. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So pass interference to call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
He'll buy some and he can't find anywhere to go there. And he goes down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. That time it looked like... Ran right into the pass rush.
Yeah, partner, I'm not much of an outdoorsman, but the fish jumped right into the net, didn't he? Because you've got to make sure that you're deep enough that you can get around the defensive end, have an angle there. But he couldn't do it because he actually cut that one off. Really nice play coming off the edge.
They'll wind up getting 10 back there as they'll leave it with a 3rd and 5. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. In motion goes the tight end. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Got his man. It's London. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. It'll be Hurts on the option. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. And keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort there. With his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Falcons have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. The point after is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now come the Packers for their next drive as we take a look at the playoff race in the NFC coming into the weekend. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight. I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games. Look, everyone talks about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadruple, and that's where we are right now to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
The Packers on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. On now is the Packers punter as he's on to kick it away. Rodgers on the return. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A give up the middle to Gibson. And some room to maneuver. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That good for 19 and a 1st down. the backfield. He'll get the carry. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Second and 8. They go play action with Hurts. Rolling to his right. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain there of 21 yards.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. He'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Falcons. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Falcons have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. The extra point up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. He'll look to throw. And that one complete to Hodgins. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up third down now. They'll set up to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. They'll look to throw now on first down. And his pass incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 39 yards there, a big one. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet. Your defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration, because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to...
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Packers pick it up. And it'll be 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
You know, you're looking at the scoreboard.
And now, as with every potential trade, The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Now the defense will burn their third and final